video here I was going to show you how different weapons do different things, but I really only used corrosive damage weapon and standard damage weapons. But in this game there's different weapons that have different abilities that affect who you're targeting. The corrosive weapons, they work pretty good against anything that's, you know, metal or mechanical. Corrodes the metal, damages it a lot faster. You could use, in the video before you saw me taking things out with lightning damage or spark damage. That also works good on mechanical things, but spark damage is especially good at knocking out their shield, which is that blue bar that's above the red bar. Once the shield's knocked out, it's a lot easier to kill their normal health. There's also fire damage. Fire damage works particularly well against flesh, not so much against other things, but it's pretty overall useful. There's another kind of damage called slag damage. It's purple. What that basically does is, if you're not sure what the guy's weakness is, you shoot that purple damage, slag damage, and it weakens them against any other kind of damage. So it's kind of a catch-all. The effect seems to vary depending on what you're fighting, even when you use slag damage, but it's kind of a trump card. If the guy doesn't seem to be weak against anything, you can use that, soften him up a little for your regular damage, explosive guns, whatever. This green pistol I'm using for most of this fight is corrosive damage. It works pretty good, but it's not as accurate from a long way. You gotta have a real good shot, which I seem to be doing. But I would have loved to have a sniper corrosive damage weapon. It would be a lot easier. What makes this game fun, though, is the more people you have, the more bots, the more things you have to kill, and it makes it a lot more challenging. I can see the difference when I play by myself versus when I play with Logan or Alexa. You can see how much more they come after you. They really get after it, and I can't imagine what it would be with 4 people playing. But I like the game.
Success.
These things here, the badass loaders, usually I'll pump a rocket or two into them because they just take forever to kill. Even with the corrosive damage, they just can take a licking and keep on coming. See, the grenades are barely putting a dent in it. Grenade launcher. I think I switched to the corrosive here. That thing there where I got my 2 guns out, that's a special move. You hit LB to unleash your Gunzerker mode with this character, and it allows you to double fire 2 guns at the same time. It also doesn't consume as many bullets as you normally would. It seems to regenerate bullets as you're shooting. With the exception of rocket launchers, it won't regenerate rocket launcher bullets, so you can't just pump rocket after rocket after rocket. Usually you only have 12 at a time to start with. You can expect ammunition as well as you unlock things. There's a store where you gotta use stuff they call iridium. It's like a rare metal that you use to upgrade your gun's ammo or your inventory, whatever. First thing I did was I upgraded all my bank inventory and my backpack inventory because I didn't ever have enough room to carry all the massive amounts of stuff they give you on a regular basis. I didn't want to throw shit out or sell stuff all the time that I thought I could use or give to the kids or whatever. I wanted to hold on to so many things that I didn't have enough space, so the first thing I did was unlock all my spare inventory space. I had them do the same. Your blue damage bar always regenerates itself, but the health bar never comes back unless you get health somewhere in the field. There are trees, skill trees that you can unlock that regenerate health, but it's not very rapid. It's rapid enough if you can take cover for long enough, like this guy's regenerating health right now while my shield's full. But the best strategy is, if you see your shield getting low, get to cover somewhere, let your shield regen, and then you know, resume killing things. The cool thing about this character though is if I use my special ability, if my shield's completely wiped out and my health is getting pretty close to the same, I let out both the guns and it refills the shield and the health a bit. Once the shield's full, the health almost all comes back too with the regeneration this guy has, so it's a good trump card to have in your pocket when everything looks like you're about to die. You pull out both the guns, you regen your health, be like, what's up now? But here's another one of the badass loaders. Those things in the sky, they don't take much to kill, but if you don't kill them, they repair these things, and it makes it take a lot longer to kill it. And if you're in the middle of a bunch of them, they're bad news. Either you run out of bullets, or you run out of health, and now they're all repaired and you got nothing to do. They're not terribly difficult, it's just you gotta be smart about it. But again, I mean, if I had multiple people playing, it would be a lot bigger of a fight. I guess the more people that play too, you get better loot drops too. What I usually do too is whoever I'm playing with, I have a character for that person I'm playing with. That way I'm not, you know, way up here on a level that someone else is way down there. I mean, people do it. People go in with a brand new character, just power level right through. But the game's not any fun that way. You're better off playing, you know, from the start with someone else from the start. Just carry on, or at least relatively close, you know. Coming up on the end of this area here now. The goal is to kill that thing that was in the prior video. The thing with the blue on it. Back there, far back. But all these loaders keep coming at you, so you gotta dwindle these down a bit before you can attack the main guy in the back. And try to rush him. I don't care how good you are, someone's gonna blow you up. At least for the beginning here. Just do such mad damage, you gotta dwindle them down. Like I said, I would have loved to have sniped these guys, but I really like the corrosive damage here because everything's mechanical and it just. You can see I can shoot them twice for, you know, the basic mechanicals here, and it dwindles them right down with the corrosive damage. That grenade I'm throwing at them, it explodes and then it drops several more grenades on top of them, so it's better than just the one. It does mass explosion around, so I get a big group of them around me and let one of those out. And you get grenades in this game constantly, so if I have them to use, I'm not worried to use them. This little thing made a good spot for cover as long as they don't set me on fire. And time for the guns. I kind of rushed them here at the end, but I was pretty confident I'd finish these guys off enough to get a little closer to get a better shot at the boss. Now here I have to be careful, or I'm going to be down. So my shield's regenerating quick enough for not really getting shot. Once the shield regens, then I'll start regenerating the health. What I want to do is hit that thing with my rockets that I have, but if these damn bots keep coming out, my rockets will be wasted shooting these little things, and then I won't have them to knock that thing out in a... See that thing up there? Yep. That thing up there is repairing the big guy's shield. Shot him to get myself back up. That's another thing. Even if you do fall down, you're not totally dead. If you manage to get the kill shot on somebody, it says that second win thing, and it lets you get back up and resume fighting as you were. So good strategy with that. And somebody's down, you try to help them get somebody down to a kill shot, let them take the kill shot, gets them back up. Otherwise, the only other way they can get up before they die is just like Left 4 Dead. You got to get over there and pick them up. But it's a lot easier if they can just get themselves up, so you're not sitting there in the line of fire. See, that thing's repairing the shield again. The bots sit there and protect it while the flying things run over and repair the shield.
It's calling for reinforcements! Watch out!
It's calling. What I should have done there was just try to take out that stupid flying thing. Just getting pissed off.
Keep up that
The boss is down now, just gotta take out the little things. And then the round is over. One last quick wave here of the leftovers. So, throw a grenade, make a big mess. One more badass loader. It's a cool game. I just, wish I had more people the same level as me to play with, because people want me to play with them, but they're all like level 50 and shit. There's no point to it. They got downloadable content for this too. I ended up getting a season pass for the game, so anytime the downloadable content comes out, I have it. Save a little money that way. But what sucks is that they have a couple new characters you can play as, and for me to get those, I'd have to put in more Microsoft points to play as one of those. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. It's like you pay for the season pass and the new characters aren't included in it, what's the point?